Now though, easy does it with Nigella.
Just because some recipes start off life as tricksy or time-consuming doesn't mean they can't be made surprisingly simple. In my kitchen, easy does it. And here we go. For the past few summers, I've been taking family holidays in Cornwall. On one of the rainy, blustery days, I went to a clotted creamery, and this picture really shows that my sense of comedy is greater than my vanity, because that's me in a rather unflattering white coat and a hairnet, I think taking the temperature of a tub of clotted cream. The thing about clotted cream, well, I have to have scones with it, and I'm always happy to rustle up a quick batch. It's easy peasy. My buttermilk scones are a twofold treat, well, apart from the fact that they are gloriously old-fashioned. They satisfy both greed and impatience. To be honest, I can make these in 20 minutes start to finish, make and bake. Start off with flour, 500 grams of plain flour, and now 2 teaspoons of bicarb, 2 teaspoons of cream of tartar, 2 teaspoons of caster sugar. And now I might just a bit of a mix up. So that's the dried ingredients sorted. Now for the fat, not much actually, because we do have all the lusciousness of the clotted cream later. 50 grams of butter, squodging it into, roughly speaking, cubes, very roughly speaking. In some salt, and this needs to cook for about 15 minutes. The salt will really help prevent the onions from catching, and I can get on with stage 2. I call this my Mexican lasagna, but actually it's really just a question of having the piley up thing going on. I've got those rather fantastically moody black beans and the sunny sweet corn, love a niblet, and now some cheese. I'm using goat's cheddar because I love the tang, so good against the sweetness of the legumes, but in fact regular cheddar is just fine. Now, this is the way I prefer to grate cheese when it's in any quantity, and I've got 250 grams here, or thereabouts. I know a rotary grater, which this is, looks very old-fashioned, but it's quite easy to use. Only thing I must do is remember to leave some for the topping at the end. I'll mix these together in a minute. First, I want some coriander, not, however, the leaves. Use those later. Just the stalks are so often thrown away in coriander, and yet actually there's so much flavour in them. Most flavour, I'd say. In the stalks go, look at that, on top of the red. And now, some canned tomatoes. I'm going to swill out the can with some water. I want the sauce to be runny enough to help meld all the layers together taste-wise.